Alabama Buffet from Golden Corral is back with us for some more football talk.
Yes,
they have set the record straight for you, and
really
they have made...
Thank you, Golden Corral. Thank the corporation. I'm going to enjoy it. Yes, I am.
We will begin with the Heisman hopefuls. The Heisman Trophy ceremony takes place Saturday night in New York. Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football, is looking to become the first freshman to win the award. Manti Te'o is trying to become the first defensive-only player to win the award. And Colin Klein would be the first player in Kansas State history to win. So, Lomas.
Yes.
After all that information I just gave you, who should win this award?
I'm going with Johnny Football.
Okay.
Because you know what? It seems like the Heisman voters, they look for this moment, this Heisman moment. And his moment was against Alabama. The guy was phenomenal against them. Teo, 7 interceptions, good year. Not the impact that I thought he could have. Hugh Green was the best best defensive player I ever seen come out of college. And Kevin Klein, he failed in his biggest moment. So I think Johnny took advantage of his biggest moment, and I think he's going to win it.
The Heisman moment thing, though, kind of drives me crazy.
I agree.
Because like, you can have a great season.
Are you just saying that Lomas Brown drives you crazy?
Not yet. But the argument that you have to have this singular moment, and the thing that happens is Manti Te'o, I'm in Norman, Oklahoma, watching Notre Dame go in there and beat the Sooners, and he has a pick, and people go, oh, there's Manti Te'o's Heisman moment, as if now all of a sudden you're actually eligible for the Heisman. There's no argument here that I could say, hey, you know what, you're totally off base with Johnny Manziel. If I had a vote, I go Manti Te'o because of the entire season and the fact that even though the stats aren't there, rushing the quarterback, he's part of this front seven that you could not run the football on in the red zone. They never gave up rushing touchdowns, essentially.
Who should win the Heisman Trophy? Nation, settle the debate. Johnny Football.
Lomas is dominating.
I'm kicking a little butt today.
Lomas is feeling it this Friday. Stay classy, San Diego. Chargers president Dean Spanos on Thursday called reports that he has decided to fire Coach Norv Turner and general manager A.J. Smith. Quote, pure speculation. The Chargers have a disappointing 4-8 record, but Ryan, is it fair to blame Norv for all of the Chargers' struggles?
No, there's no way that one person could be this at fault for the demise of a franchise that, let's face it, at one point, Lomas, was one of the most talented rosters in the entire NFL. There's a stretch there from like 04 to 09. You go, the Chargers are always going to be in the mix. It's been in decline now. He's been there 6 years. He's a big part of it. The roster isn't as talented, and Phillip Rivers, a guy that I've stuck up for years as a top 5 talent, is a turnover machine the last year and a half.
Yeah, and listen to some of these names. Sean Merriman, LT, Darren Sproles, Drew Brees. I mean, the list goes on and on about guys they either released or traded. And you're right. You can't just lay all this on Norv's shoulder. You got to look at Phillip Rivers. You have to look at A.J. Smith. I agree 100% with you. They need to come in and blow it up, start it all over again. I mean, the fans not even coming to the games now.
So you think that Norv should be out?
I think not only Norv, AJ too. He should be out the door.
Rivers?
Phillip, I give him one more year. One more year.
Yeah, like you said, this is 2 years. We've seen a ton of turnovers for him.
I'm sorry I asked the question, Chris.
It's all right, I'll forgive you this once. Nation, fair to blame Norv Turner for all the Chargers struggles?
Oh, wow. Wow.
People are difficult.
Yeah.
You know that, Lo.
Yes.
This is Sorter in Detroit. And Ndamukong Suh is in the news again. And this time he has anonymous teammates calling him out. God, I hate anonymous. A Lions player told Yahoo Sports they have a couple of guys who don't understand what it takes to win, and he named Suh as one of those players. Lomas, this is your squad, buddy.
Right.
Is Suh part of the problem in Detroit?
You know what? I hate to say this, but I have to say yes, because this is coming out the locker room. This is not what the media has said. This is not what fans have said. This is coming out the locker room. You guys are around each other more than they are their immediate family. They know how guys act. I heard the same thing about Titus Young before they decided to make a move with him. I hate to say it because the guy's a great talent and somebody you would want to have on your team. But if he's causing more problems internally than he is on the football field, it's not worth it.
I know everybody gets real down about the whole anonymous thing, especially when it's coming from within that locker room. But of the two scenarios, what's more likely here? That some of his teammates are sick of him, Ndamukong Suh, or that Ndamukong Suh's actually been a great teammate and everybody has it wrong and the perception outside is completely misguided and one player is just being vindictive here. I mean, there's no way I believe that second storyline.
Here's the problem that I always have with, I just don't like anonymous sources in general.
Right.
But With the fact that this is an anonymous source within the locker room, do you think that this holds more weight and has merit to it, and that guys actually think
without a doubt, because Titus Young, they were talking, I heard talks about Titus early, then all of a sudden they made a move with him.
Yeah, so. Think about Jim Schwartz. They was asked, hey, is Titus Young going to have surgery? He's like, yeah, if he shows up.
Right,
yeah.
right.
That was his coach.
Yeah. Ndamukong, part of the problem, 62%. Lomas, I mean, you nailed it today.
Did I?
Friday's your day, buddy.
All right, Golden Corral for everybody.